Are we live? Is this thing on? What's up, Disco Ball Nation? Happy Monday, y'all. I hope you guys all had a wonderful, great weekend. Is it Monday? What day is it? It's Monday. It's Monday. It's totally Monday. Totally Monday. 100% Monday. Shout out to you guys. I hope you guys all had a wonderful, tremendous, great weekend. We are back. We are ready to work. And you guys know, if we go live, it means one thing and one thing only. This Drafters 2.5 million has filled. So we got a lot of disco balls in here, and we're going to get to all the comments. I love how hyped everybody is. Shout out to all you beautiful people. We just hit another milestone, so I promise we're going to do another giveaway. 100% we're going to do another giveaway. Maybe we might even do another one and another one and maybe even more. We'll see though. Just disco has got you guys. But first and foremost, I am nothing without my disco balls. Shout out to Sleazeball Fantasy Football, who will be live tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern time for his first show of many on YouTube. So if you're not subscribed to Sleazeball, fix your life. Okay? Back to Smile Disco. But seriously, subscribe to Sleazeball. He's absolutely brilliant. Shout out to Sleazeball. We got Quasi at the 106. He made it. Yours truly at the 107. My man JC Money Design at the 108. And two fat guys, Fantasy Football, at the 112. All alone. So Romri over there. So Romri. All right. Sleazeball, speak of the legend, and he shall appear. I gotta fix this. Because it's blocking my face. Give me one second. 1 second. All right. Sleazeball, Fantasy Football says, ready to rock. Guys, go subscribe to his YouTube channel. I promise. He's going to help you win your fantasy. Jerry Bagshaw says, hi all. What's up, Jerry? Two Fat Guys says, good evening. Greg Kellogg, what's up, brother? He says, welcome to the jungle. Oh, God. Conundrum time. All right, I'll take JJ. I am not super high on JJ, but at 107, why not? What's up, Greg? He says, welcome to the jungle. I responded, Greg says, hello. And you like the shush your mouth short and to the point. Oh, the George Pickens, why you should draft George Pickens video. Thank you, Greg. Thank you. Clifford Franklin for the win. I love that intro, man. I love it so much. Love this movie. Yeah, one of the all-time best football movies ever is The Replacements. JC Money Design, what's up, brother? He says drafting next to Disco. I'm excited. I'm amped. I'm gonna get sniped by you here, and I'm gonna get sniped by two fat guys later on in our TSA show. I'll be a guest at 8 p.m. Eastern time, so shortly. Right after this show's done, we'll be hopping over on to the sports affiliation. Make sure you subscribe to the sports affiliation, where we'll be doing a dynasty startup mock. I need all the help I can get because I got a dynasty startup coming up in 2 Sundays. So, yep. I'm on the opposite turn from Sleaze, and I'm squeezed in the middle. Me and Quasi, I'm sandwiched between Quasi and JC right now. It's a bad place to be. Yeah, my man. We both screw some drafts up. We about to screw some drafts up, says two fat guys fantasy football. I'm unsnipeable. Jerry Bagshaw says, Greg, first pick. Damn it. I think it's nice. I don't have enough CMC. Bags. Hi. All clear. Thank God I'm not talking to myself. Thank you. You're the GOAT. No, you're the GOAT. Greg says he's got the first pick in the Scott Fishbowl. Sucks. I hate. Okay. Will, what's up, William? He says, what's up, guys? How you doing, Will? All right. Olave. Let's just get weird with our start. Greg, what's up? It's still popping. We will survive. All right. I'm drafting there tonight. Nice, Greg. Greg's drafting with us tonight. JC's going to be in there. I love it. And I'm all caught up. View looks better with cam layout too. Thanks, man. Thanks. Thanks. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right. Now that we're all caught up, boy, we got a treat for you guys tonight. All right. So to enter the giveaway, I'll wait 3 minutes to announce the giveaway. First, I'll tell you guys what we're doing and where we're doing it at and how you could do it too. Okay. Currently, we are here on Drafters Fantasy Sports. This is not a mock draft. I repeat, this is not a mock draft. This is a real money draft with real money implications. And this is why I'm going to crush you guys in the TSA in that mock draft later in like an hour. All right. This is the Drafters $1,000,003. It's NFL Best Ball Championship. It's a $15 buy-in, $2.5 million in total prizes, and $500,000 to first. It's Best Ball Weekly Scoring, weeks 1 to 17, 12 teams draft, fast and slow. Once again, $15 entry. You get to max out with 150 entries. You bet your tuchus we're going to max this joint out. There's also the Drafters Mini, which I'm very close to maxing out. It's almost comical. It's a $2 entry, $100,000 in total prizes. $20,000 goes to first place. Same rules apply. Not bad for a $2 investment. It is best ball format. In my humble opinion, best ball is the most convenient way for your draft. You have 20 rounds to fill your roster for depth. Each week, a starting lineup is composed of the following positions: 1 quarterback, 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs, 1 tight end, and 1 flex. At the end of the week, the best overall performances on your roster will be submitted to your weekly matchup. So no more leaving points on the bench. No more waiver wires. No trades. None of that garbage. Get that garbage out of here. Out. You literally just draft and forget it unless you're winning a really, really, really ridiculous life-changing amount of money. So if you sign up today using promo code DISCO on Drafters Fantasy Sports, I will double your initial deposit up to $100. Not bad, eh? Okay, and if you guys, we are simultaneously streaming here on not just YouTube. We are streaming as well on X, Twitter X, Elon's dungeon, Elon's happy place, Elon's secret spot. If you are watching on X, 1, thank you for your support. 2, if you want to enter the giveaway and really, really, really support your boy, and I know I sound like a beggar, and it is what it is. I need you guys to hop on over to the YouTube channel, Big Draft Energy. Make sure you're subscribed in order to enter the giveaway. And let's catch up with the chat. Guys, if you're not subscribed to Bayou Bengal, what are you doing with your life? Seriously, Bayou Bengal, TSA, Sleazeball, all these guys, absolute legends. He's saying hi to everybody. Just a really nice guy. 2 RBs early, not happy about it. Did you get Saquon? Yeah, man, you can't go wrong with CMC and Saquon. You're only the second person I've seen with that start, other than me. But I like your start a little bit better because you managed to get Kupp, whereas Kupp was taken 2 picks before I went up at the 101. $500,000, 500,000. Wow. That's a lot of moolah. Everybody's saying, what's up? What's up? What's up? More what's ups. Bayou Bengal says, congrats on that 650 Big Draft Energy. Thank you, man. Honestly, it's I'm so grateful to have met guys like yourself, Sleazeball, the TSA, all the original disco balls, including this beautiful name right here, Willie. It really means a lot to have all you guys in your support. Really means the world. Have you guys all had a chance to watch that George Pickens post I put up earlier today? Put your hands up. Put your hands up if you guys have had that opportunity. Greg says, like and subscribe to help Disco with the algorithm. Thank you, Greg. Means a lot. If you guys don't know who Greg is, you should, or you're just not big into fantasy football. Greg is one of the OGs, one of the founding fathers of fantasy football, and I don't know how I got so lucky and blessed to meet him and become a friend with him, and to have him on a text-to-text basis. He calls me and speaks to my wife on the phone. He's literally family, and I feel like I've known Greg for a lifetime, but it's literally been only a couple of months. Shout out to you, Greg. God bless you, man. God bless you. Good day, gents and Kobe. Yes, I'm closely. Yeah, guys, let's get my friend Bayou Bengal to 1,000 subscribers. He's almost there. Please. Like, I don't care if you guys got to take away from my stream and my watching hours right now. Take a moment to go subscribe to Bayou Bengal Fantasy Football Network. Take a moment to go subscribe to Sleazeball. These guys are absolute legends, and I'm very honored to call these guys friends as well. Two Fat Guys Fantasy Football says, enjoying my balanced start. Nice. I'll check it out in a sec. This chat is popping. Very good info on Pickens YouTube video. Thanks, man. Thanks. I feel like I could have condensed it a lot. I feel like I just started giving dialysis by analysis by riddling off those numbers. Sometimes you got to mess up at 100% to learn what to do and how to pivot next. So I'm totally a-okay with posting that video. I feel like the content, the information is really good, high quality information, high quality H2O. But yeah, I should have condensed it a little bit. But yeah, it's the first of many. Jerry Bagshaw says Greg is a legend. That's my wife, Kobe and the Cattle Dogs. Greg is a class act. Absolutely. Enjoyed the Pickens vid, says Willie. Great info. Thanks, man. Thanks. I put a lot of time into that. Greg Kellogg, damn, I thought Will was going to call me the class clown. No, never. This start maybe the bag, gents. Oh, so you think you're going to win the moolah? You think you're going to win the moolah? It is a very interesting start, but you got to realize that we are drafting against Quasi. Quasi, we used to call him Queso Dip until we learned there was nothing cheesy about that man. Nothing cheesy at all. So put some respect on the man's name. In one of these tournaments, remember how I said like there's 500,000 to first and it's like 200,000. He won first and second place. He said, no, you guys can fight for third. First and second is mine. And rumor has it, he was drinking this exact beverage, a vitamin water, Triple X Berry vitamin water, when he drafted both lineups. Shout out to you, Quasi. I see you in here. I appreciate you for your support and your constant snipage and drafting. Yeah, just love drafting with you. Love working with you, man. It's a good time every time. All right. I kind of want to reach here, but I'm not going to because I don't like reaching. So we'll see what JC does here. I like JC's start. It's a strong start. Very balanced. I like that comment, Two Fat Guys, Anthony. We'll go with James Cook here. He's like, that is some high quality H2O. Quasi says the drafts were also back-to-back drafts and only 4 common players. Sick. That's why you are one of the most brilliant. Like, I've had some really, really great minds come on the show and like willingly. I would love to get Quasi on the show. I would love to get Quasi on the show. That is a nice start, Sleaze. All right, let's look at Sleaze's start. Bengal says the fantasy football community is so supportive, man, blows me away. Well, I mean, there's 2 sides to the fantasy football community. There's the good side, which, welcome to it. We're all in here. Everybody in here is a good one. And then there's the bad side. And you can easily tell what the bad side's all about. Easily. And that's all I'll say about it. Before I look at everybody in the Disco Ball Nation's draft, we're going to start our first ticket to give away tonight. JC, would it be cool if I gave away the second ticket on your show later on tonight? Would it be cool if I did that? Because I would love to do that. Like, I don't like going anywhere empty-handed. All right, to enter our first giveaway, JC, let me know. Our first giveaway is #ABD. #ABD, which means always be drafting. If you are watching on X, please hop into our YouTube channel. The only way you can enter is if you're subscribed to the channel. And you got to put #ABD like so to enter our first giveaway. Let's go. Oh, Hot Take City. One of those people who you need to be following on X. He definitely has his hot takes, but some of them are very valid. He's very well versed in the fantasy football world, and I like him. You know what? I exercised my patience. I'm like, I want to reach on this guy, but I'm going to wait. And since I waited, I reaped the rewards. Brian Thomas. Brian Thomas is okay. Okay, guys, I did something. All right. Brian Thomas is one of those guys. When I look at him in fantasy football drafts, all I think to myself is, "We want some more! We want some more!" We want some more. We want some more Brian Thomas all the time. Let me play it one more time for the fans.
We want some more. We want some more. We want.
Great movie. Great movie. I love that movie reference. It's a good movie reference. All right. We got a little bit excited there about Brian Thomas Jr. Hashtag ABD. Two Fat Guys has entered. Willie has entered the giveaway. Bobby Bengal says, hey, Quasi. Greg has entered the giveaway. Sleazeball has entered the giveaway. Bayou Bengal has entered the giveaway. Jerry Bagshaw has entered another giveaway. Let's go, Jerry. Playing for Tip, who has to work tonight. Nice. I mean, that's what teamwork's all about, right? The fam at the sports affiliation. We are one big team, and we support each other. And where one person is down, everybody else has got to pick them up. So, Greg, you're the ultimate team player. Way to do that. And it's a shame that I'm on the stream and not Tip, because Tip is an absolute genius. I feel like you guys see my face too much. Bayou Bengal Fantasy Network says you're going to make me make a drafters account, as you should. Make sure you use promo code DISCO. It'll double your initial deposit, 100% double your initial deposit up to $100. You should do it. Hot Take City has entered the giveaway. Hashtag ABD. Do it. Exactly. It's such a good time every time here, and it's very different from where you draft on Underdog. Very different. Will Fantasy Football to the giveaway. Quasi has entered the giveaway. We are up on the clock again. We're going to take Najee Harris. Yes, I like Jaylen Warren, but I also love Najee Harris, especially where he's being drafted right now. That's another one of those guys where I look at it and I'm like,
we want some more. We want some more.
We want some more. We definitely want some more. You guys like that one? I like that one too. Quasi's entered the giveaway. JC says BTJ is my guy for sure. 100%. I think Brian Thomas Jr. is probably going to be, not probably, in my heart of hearts, I believe genuinely that Brian Thomas Jr. is going to be the wide receiver one out of this rookie class this year. I love the value he has. I love the playmaking ability he has. If you look at the advanced statistics, Trevor Lawrence is one of the top 5 guys in air yard attempts from 10 yards, 20 yards, 30 yards, 40 yards, 50 yards or more. He's one of the top guys in air yards per attempt. He's also very accurate with his deep balls. I think Brian Thomas is a deep ball threat. I think Christian Kirk is going to flourish. I think Gabe Davis is going to have a couple of Gabe Davis games. But if I'm talking redraft best ball, the guy I want on that offense who has high ceiling, but his ceiling is so high that it's also a really high floor is my guy Brian Thomas Jr. He's a great guy. Hot Take City, yo, did I enter right? Absolutely. Yeah. If you do win and you don't have a drafters account, just DM me and I'll coach you on how to create a drafters account and we'll send you your ticket. JC says I auto picked Montgomery. Tony Pollard, can't get enough. Love me some Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard at this value is an absolute steal. He really is. He's another one of those guys where it's like,
we want some more. We want some more. We want.
And with that pick, usually I disco, good. JC's entered the giveaway by putting hashtag ABD. Greg Kellogg says there's too much reception competition for Brian Thomas Jr. I mean, he's not the kind of guy who's going to kill it in terms of volume for receptions, but should that run game get going with Travis Etienne or Tank Bigsby, should that short receiving game go, especially against a zone defense with Evan Ingram and Christian Kirk, you are going to have very, very condensed, heavy boxes, right, from time to time. And if you're talking about deep play threat, he is the ultimate deep play threat. He was neck and neck with Malik Nabers at LSU, and he did it the complete opposite way Malik Nabers did. Malik Nabers predominantly was 10, 15 yards, but the way he did it, Brian Thomas, he was prolific. He was absolutely spectacular. I love him. I love him a lot. Greg Kellogg says Xavier Worthy is another one of those guys who should be absolutely spectacular, but his speed is one thing as a football player. Like I look at him and I'm like, this guy's a track star, right? I don't know if he's a good football player. I don't know if he's really good at Brian Thomas Jr. He is a baller. He is a spectacular football player. All right. Coming up on our next pick here. I think we've done good at the running back position. JC, you're up. Don't get another auto pick here. Ah, shoot! I said I would look at Sleazeball's lineup. We'll look at all of your lineups after I make my next pick here. I know Sleazeball wants Dontavian Wicks, but Stat Atlanta also has Jordan Love. I think I'll go with Caleb Williams here. I'll address my quarterback position. So let's look at what two fat guys has done so far. He's got Dak Prescott, Jameer, I go again on my Jameer Gibbs, Derrick Henry, Javonte Williams. Love those three running backs. Definitely need somebody who's no longer on week 14 by though. Drake London, George Pickens. Oh man, George Pickens pick. Boy, you literally just come into these drafts and you're like, I'm just going to take Disco's guys. DeAndre Hopkins. I'm kind of out on Hopkins, I'll be honest. Deontay Johnson, Curtis Samuel. Love Curtis Samuel. Love Deontay Johnson. Dallas Goedert. Very, very safe tight end to pick every draft. Like every year he's as safe as it gets. Let's look at what JC's done. He's gone Kyler Murray, Breece Hall, Travis Etienne, Kenneth Walker, David Montgomery, Marvin Harrison Jr., Calvin Ridley, Romeo Doubs, Rashid Shaheed, Travis Kelce. It's very, very strong. Let's look at what the two-time Quasi has done. Brock Purdy, Bijan Robinson, James Conner, Raheem Mostert, wide receiver, Brandon Ayuk, Michael Pittman. Love Michael Pittman this year. I'm so high on Michael Pittman. T. Higgins, Chris Godwin, Jackson Smith, and Jigba, who I think is going to have a great year. His quarterback, not so much. I don't know who's going to be the quarterback, but I don't think Gino is going to last the whole season. As my friend Willie would like to call him, Gino Marino. And Kyle Pitts. Love me some Kyle Pitts. I love Kyle Pitts every year, but this year's the year that makes the most sense, especially if he can recreate any of that magic that Jerome Ford all day. What a value. If he can recreate any of that that connection, that magic he had with Kirk Cousins and TJ Hawkinson had, I think he's going to be absolutely spectacular with his athletic ability. All right, Sleazeball. He goes Lamar Jackson, Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley, Alvin Kamara. That's sick. Wide receiver Cooper Kupp, can't get enough. I remember when I was getting him like at the back end of the third, good old days, a month ago. Christian Watson, Khalil Shakir, Joshua Palmer, Dontavian Wicks, Jerry Jeudy. So you're definitely playing the money ball game here. I do like the double stack with Christian Watson and Dontavian Wicks. It would make sense if you had Jordan Love and then Mark Andrews. I like it. And then currently our draft, we have Caleb Williams, James Cook, Najee Harris, Tony Pollard, Jerome Ford. We pushed running back and we got some really good running backs at great value. Wide receiver, we got Justin Jefferson, who I'm not totally like high on because I hate JJ McCarthy, but it does give me ability to get some late stackage. Chris Olave, Stephon Diggs, Keenan Allen, Brian Thomas Jr., Sam Laporta, because I'm a Laporta supporter. What can I say? I'm a Laporta supporter. All right. Ain't no mountain high to keep me from drafting. I like that, Jerry. I like that. That's a good remix. When the hell did we get 32 people up in here? Xavier Worthy already flipping bills with his girls shaking her ass, wants me to have zero ownership, problems galore down the stretch. I mean, like, let's be honest. Rashee Rice is an absolute bonehead, but dude's a baller. You got to separate, personal preference and personal vendettas with if they're just good at I'll take Tua here. With Caleb Williams, I would like to say that, I'm comfortable going with a two quarterback build with Caleb Williams in my lineup being my QB1, but I'm not. I'm not. I'm probably going to push for 3 quarterbacks. I do like what we're doing with our draft. I think with Sam Laporta, we have a safe enough floor to go with a 2 tight end build. So yeah, definitely aiming for 3 QBs here. BioBangle says BRB. Mossy's entered the giveaway, putting hashtag ABD. Always be drafting. Mossy says disco, what's good? Hold on, let me play that one time for you, sir, just because. Disco. Good, very good. You like disco? When are you going to start? When are you going to get a starting QB? I got 2 so far. I got 2. BioBangle says, hey Mossy. Greg Kellogg says, a real quarterback finally. So tell me you hate Caleb Williams without telling me you hate Caleb Williams. Jeez Louise, man. It's tough crowd. Tough crowd. All right. We'll give you guys until round 14 to enter this giveaway. Until round 14 to enter this giveaway. If you're watching on X, thank you for your support. But hop on over to our YouTube channel to win a chance to enter to win a chance to possibly win a ticket that could be $500,000. It really could. And how could it be $500? Because this is a best ball tournament on Drafters Fantasy Sports. It's a $2.5 million tournament where $500,000 goes to first place. And that's USD. So if you're Canadian like myself, that's a lot of moolah. I mean, it's a lot of moolah for a lot of people, but if you're Canadian like myself, holy smokes. And this is available to everybody in Ontario as well. Drafters is great. Drafters is great. We'll go a little bit more correlation here. We'll get TJ Hawkinson. With TJ Hawkinson probably being on the pup for the first 6 weeks, I'm probably going to go with a 3 quarterback, 3 tight end build here. Yeah, super vanilla, but I like what we've done with our draft. I really do like what we've done with our draft. Greg says JJ McCarthy will outscore Caleb this year. Do passing touchdowns to the wrong team count? Greg, I love you. I respect the hell out of you, but I think JJ McCarthy is Christian Ponder 2.0. Tell him, Greg, JJ is him. No, he's not. He's not. He's not. It's not him. Maybe I'll eat my words. Maybe. But I'm convinced Aaron Rodgers is going to be the starting quarterback of the Minnesota Vikings in 2025. So that's how I feel about both of their seasons. You know what I need? I need a sip of this triple X berry, acai blueberry pomegranate. That's what I need. Slightly parched. Oh, Greg, you've been in this business long enough to know. Greg says you are wrong with salt. You've been in this business long enough to know. Right now, I'm not wrong. Right now, you're not wrong. Right now, you're right. Right now, I'm right. Right now, it's all theory. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. I respect yours. You respect mine, and we're all good. More high quality H2O says 2 fat guys fantasy football. Yeah, man. It's all theoretics. It really is. All right. I see a Michigan guy. I wish I had that Michigan thing queued up for see a Michigan guy. I'm gonna get this Michigan guy, Roman Wilson. There's a lot of vacated targets with Deontay Johnson being gone. Obviously, as a George Pickens truther, I think by the way, let me know how those words taste. I mean, you can clip it. I keep receipts. I keep my L's and my W's. JJ is QB1, says Sleazeball. I mean, maybe at Michigan. But yeah, back to my point. Deontay Johnson, like with him being gone, there's 87 free targets out there, and probably even more than that, since the 2 new quarterbacks will be throwing at a much higher volume with deeper passes. If you guys want to see the advanced stats, we did a George Pickens breakdown. Really good stuff. You should 100%. Check it out. Sleazeball's laughing. Will Fantasy Football says McCarthy and Jaden Daniels are going to be the top rookie QBs this season. I like Daniels. Will says Caleb is a bust. Oh, I'm not there with you. Greg says 100% Sleaze. I love it. So we'll clip this and we'll keep receipts. JJ McCarthy is a bum. You're a bum, Rocky. You're a bum. Oh, that's another good video reference that I need to clip. You're a bum, Rocky. Will Fantasy Football says, sorry, Disco. Why are you apologizing? An opinion has never affected me in the history of ever. You're entitled to your opinion. I respect you for it. If everybody thought the way I thought, I would think that I'm like doing something wrong. I think we should all think the way we want to think, and I think we should all have our own theories. You know, you make a bet on who you think is going to do good this season. You invest in that bet. You know, draft like you're right, but be willing to be wrong. That's what it comes down to. So, like, once again, I think you're dead wrong, but I could be wrong as well, right? But I'm willing to be wrong. I'm very, very willing to be wrong. It's totally fine. C-Spall says, I think Caleb is a bust 100%, but landing spot so good. Like, how can he fail? It's Chicago. Like, I wouldn't say I'm a Caleb Williams truther, but I'm definitely not a Caleb Williams hater. Like, the dude is as talented as it gets. He really is as talented as it gets. I think his only issue is like what's between the helmets. Like, is there too much of an ego already? Did he make too much money already? Is he hungry for more than just money and fame? Is he hungry to be one of the greatest ever? Is he willing to sacrifice, you know, fun, parties, all that stuff to wake up at 5 a.m. like Tom Brady? Is he willing to go on a strict avocado diet like Tom Brady? Like that's what we need to know, and that's what we haven't found out yet. In the meantime, the talent is one of the best players that we've seen in a really, really long time. Ale says ABD Ale has entered the giveaway. So pick 192. Whenever Sleazeball makes his last pick there, we'll close the giveaway. Greg, you should grab JJ and Blake to go with Roman. Nah. I wouldn't say there's a Michigan stacks or correlation out there, but I mean that's definitely a unique way to look at your drafts. I know you're being facetious. JC says Greg invested in Desmond Ritter over 3,200 passing yards last year, and your boy JC about to get an easy free lunch at the Expo this year. I'll be honest, I invested in that as well, and I took the over on Justin Fields passing yards. It made sense. Greg wasn't the only one. Yeah, I'm buying JC a Happy Meal, says Greg. I love it. You know, fantasy football season is right around the corner when the chirps come flying. All right. We're good at tight end. Running backs, we're doing all right. I think we're going to need a third quarterback. Geno, no way. I don't think Geno's going to finish as the QB1 there. I do like Bryce Young later on. I do like Drake May. I'm not looking at JJ McCarthy because I already have a week 6 bye, so it wouldn't be beneficial, especially with his floor being as low as it is. Jelani Woods, I would gladly take to go with a unique 4 RB build. Going to queue up a couple RBs here. Gardner Minshew, not a bad last pick as well. I think it's, I think we're good. Just going to queue up a couple RBs. Braylon Allen's going earlier and earlier in these drafts. I'm lucky to have gotten him when I got him, should he do anything. All right, we got our guys queued up. Sorry about that. Sleazeball says, what are Fields' yards at? Last year was at 2,900. We're talking about last year. And yeah, JC, I know that Ritter went under. I know. JJ. Yeah, I got JJ, Justin Jefferson. I might even take Sam Darnold. I love A.T. Perry, says JC. I think he's one of those people where you either love him or you don't give a crap about him. I'm one of those people who doesn't really give a crap about him. Was that bad? And yeah, if you guys are giveaway's done. Babe, can you send me the name of the winner of our first of 2 giveaways? In order to get JC, I need you to put subscriber only mode on your next stream. In order to qualify and enter for our next giveaway that we're doing tonight, you need to hop on over to the Sports Affiliation YouTube channel and make sure you watch their live mock draft stream tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time. I will be a special guest there, and JC's gonna put together some fun way to do the giveaway. So we're gonna announce the winner of the second giveaway on the Sports Affiliation YouTube channel, and you got to be subscribed in order to enter that giveaway. You have to subscribe to the Sports Affiliation to enter that giveaway. All right. Willie says, put some respect on Gino Marino. Nah. We wrote him off for a reason, Willie. Greg Kellogg says, big if on Braylon, requires an injury to Hall, or he could also possibly, be the touchdown vulture in the red zone. Like we've seen worse players do it to really good players. He has that red zone touchdown vulture built. I think 20th round, Braylon Allen safe. I think if he keeps going up in these drafts, I'm happy that I've gotten him where I've gotten him, but I'm no longer going to get to him. James Young, that's a new name. He says requires Jets to be good first. Well, I mean, the Jets were absolutely atrocious, and in PPR format, Breece Hall was RB2 last year. So, good or bad, Breece is going to eat, and Braylon Allen could be the best handcuff in football if anything happens to Breece Hall. But I'm not preparing for anything to happen to Breece Hall because I'm so high on him, super high on him. Greg says Greg thought on Braylon the Hulk getting in a goal line. Where exactly. James Young, Jets are a good man. Just comes to Erod. Well, I mean, they did protect him, or on paper they did make all the right moves to protect him. Dang, man, JJ McCarthy's just staring at me. I should definitely take a quarterback with this next pick, right? We'll see what JC. Are you just auto picking right now, brother? Or are you just taking up all the clock? We'll go Daniel Jones. We'll go Daniel Jones. I needed a quarterback. I saw JJ McCarthy. We're going Daniel Jones. He didn't write back. Yeah, I know. His coach left him, so he can't write back right now. Greg Kellogg says Allen is a big back who runs small. That's what they said about Derrick Henry as well. JC says, got you. Okay, so we're a-okay. So guys, once again, if you're watching on Twitter, X, Elon's hideaway, if you guys are currently watching here and you guys want to enter our next giveaway, a chance to win $500,000 or anywhere between $0 to $2.5 million, make sure you guys go over to the Sports Affiliation, subscribe to their channel. We're going to announce and we're going to do another giveaway over there on their channel. We're doing a mock draft for a Dynasty startup. I'm drafting at the 112. I'm trying to prepare personally for my Dynasty startup that's coming up this year for the Disco Ball Nation. So yeah, JC says I'm trying to get the stream set up. The stream heard, fair, no problem. But yeah, we'll get everything sorted. We'll get everything kicked off. I think I need to finish this with 2 running backs. I really like what we did with this draft. I love what we did with this draft. Did I say in PPR format Breece Hall was RB2? Was he not? Who was RB2? It was Christian McCaffrey in PPR. Maybe like Breece or Rachaad White. It could have been. It should have been. Let me double check. I always love getting fact checked live on stream. Let's go. Cool. Glad we established that. Brees was RB2, correct. Brees was RB2, correct. Full point PPR, Brees Hall was RB2. 0.5, Brees was RB4. Brees was RB2. Okay, my mind is a weapon. No need to check. For sure. But like, I try to be as accurate as I possibly can with my stats. I really do. Just out of respect for people. I don't like to bullshit at all. And our draft is done. Oh wow, he was. It's okay. Listen, I will be the first to admit I'm wrong if I'm wrong, but I really do try to fact check everything. Bijan was RB3. No, he wasn't. He didn't even rush for 1,000 yards. That's crazy. I know. PPR format's a beautiful thing. That's why you don't necessarily need to draft a running back in the first 4 rounds in PPR format, because Brees Hall was drafted early 4th to the late 4th in these best ball tournaments last year. He was probably my first RB. I had 28% exposure when it was all said and done to Brees Hall. He was my first RB in a lot of builds at that ADP. Bayou Bengal says he's back. James Young says, considered he did that with a reduced offense. I understand the ADP. Totally. Hey, James Young. Hey, nothing personal. I just was. I promise you, I did not take it personal. I wanted to make sure that the facts that I'm presenting are right. I have a lot of integrity behind what I do, and if I am wrong, I'll be the first to admit I'm wrong. Let's look at Disco Balls, see what you guys did with your drafts, and then we'll go from there. Thank you for supporting the channel, James. Generally appreciate it. James goes with 2693 roster construction. Love that build formula. Quarterback, he goes Dak Prescott, Jared Goff. That's where Goff went. He goes Jameer, I go again on my own. Derrick Henry, Javonte. Then he goes Handcuff Heaven with Tyler Algier, Chuba, and Roshan, who I'm very high on. I am higher on Roshan at ADP than I am on DeAndre Swift this year in these best ball tournaments. Wide receiver, love the wide receivers other than DeAndre Hopkins, but I also really like DeAndre Hopkins. Drake London, George Pickens, Hopkins, Deontay Johnson, Curtis Samuel, Gabe Davis, Luke McCaffrey, Devontae Walker, Khalif Raymond. Tight end, he goes Dallas Goedert, Jatavian Sanders, and Daniel Bellinger. Daniel Bellinger over Theo Johnson? Did Theo Johnson get drafted here? Oh, wow. Round 19. Remember when we were getting him for free? Let's go. Good draft. Very, very good draft. Solid draft. I'm literally terrified of drafting next to you in this mock draft, but iron sharpens iron, right? JC goes with a 3-6-8-3 build. He goes Kyler Murray, Will Levi, Justin Fields. Good quarterback room. I think Will Levi is going to do way better than a lot of people project for him. Brees Hall, Travis Etienne, Kenneth Walker. This is the second time I've seen you draft Kenneth Walker. I'm just not there with Walker, but I understand. David Montgomery, somebody who I want to get more exposure to. Ty Chandler, I would much rather get Ty Chandler at ADP currently than I would Aaron Jones. I know Aaron Jones is going to miss time, How much? I don't know, but I know Aaron Jones is going to miss time. So Ty Chandler has really, really big upside. Should it be a significant amount of time? Keaton Mitchell, I don't think is going to be ready. Wide receiver, you go Marvin Harrison Jr., love it. Calvin Ridley, Romeo Dobbs, Rashid Shaheed, Jahan Dotson, Adam Thielen, Marvin Mims, Jalen McMillan. I still have 0 shares of Jalen McMillan, but I like everybody else. Travis Kelce, Ben Sinnott, Theo Johnson. Nice. Very nice. Good draft. Quasi, aka the 2-time, goes 2-6-10-2. He goes Brock Purdy, Kirk Cousins. This guy's the king of correlation. The king of correlation. Bayou Bengal says his draft is just one tournament type, just total points. Are there any other tournament types available? They do have like this DFS thing in season where it's a 6-person draft as opposed to a salary cap. So yeah, Drafters is great. Make sure you use promo code DISCO when you sign up, brother. And whenever you sign up, like I would love to have you on as a guest. Absolutely love to have. Speaking of guests, we have the guy who finished second place in this tournament last year. The guy who finished second place, an Ontario native, Updog. He'll be joining us on Friday. You do not want to miss Friday's show. Running backs, he goes Bijan Robinson. More correlation, of course. Of course. He'll even stack his quarterback with his running back because he's brilliant. James Conner, Raheem Mostert, Ezekiel Elliott, Donta Foreman, Will Shipley. I like the Shipley pick. Wide receivers, Brandon Ayuk, more correlation. Michael Pittman, who I can't get enough of. Love Michael Pittman. T. Higgins, Chris Godwin, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Michael Wilson, who I think is absolutely spectacular. Troy Franklin, Jalen Hyatt, Malik Washington, love. KJ Osborne, I get the pick. I like it. Kyle Pitts, more correlation. Why the hell not? Dalton Schultz, great draft. Great draft as always, buddy. Sleazeball, and then my lineup. Then we'll announce the winner of tonight's giveaway, and we'll hop on over to the other show. We're making great time. You go with a 3-5-9-3, very underdog of you. Lamar Jackson, Matthew Stafford, Bryce Young. Love the quarterback room. Running backs: Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley, Alvin Kamara, Nick Chubb, Braylon Allen. You just took Braylon Allen because you know I love Braylon Allen. You don't even like Braylon Allen, sleaze. Wide receiver: Cooper Kupp, Christian Watson, Khalil Shakir, Carson Palmer, Dontavian Wicks, Jerry Jeudy, Xavier Legette, Demario Douglas. Oh, you got Demario at a wonderful value, sir. Greg Dortch, Mark Andrews, Jelani Woods, Colby Parkinson. I always have to check with you that you don't reach on quarterbacks anymore. And you didn't. You didn't. After that Dak reach, I think you learned your lesson. After that Dak reach, that one time you reach on Dak, you learned your lesson. Great draft. Great draft. You're one of the best minds in the business, for sure. Caleb Williams, this is our draft. We go the 3-6-8-3, very vanilla, but sometimes vanilla is cool. All right. Don't bring up Dak. Sleazeball says Sleazeball. We go 3-6-8-3, very vanilla, but sometimes vanilla works. We go Caleb Williams, Tua Tagovailoa, Daniel Jones. Running back, we go James Cook, Najee Harris, Tony Pollard, Jerome Ford, Justice Hill, Miles Sanders. I literally got all the sleepers. At running back, all the sleepers, all the guys who are being absolutely slept on but have a lot of upside. Even Daniel Jones, where he's currently being drafted, we need to put more respect on his name. We know what he's capable of. Last year, he didn't deserve that ADP, but this year he also doesn't deserve the ADP because he's better than what his ADP has him projected as. Wide receiver, we go Justin Jefferson, who I'm not entirely high on because I hate J.J. McCarthy, but should J.J. McCarthy be useful, or Darnold, Justin Jefferson at 107 is a great value. Chris Olave, literally the only wide receiver there. I like him more with Spencer Rattler, but I mean, Derek Carr's all right. Stephon Diggs, Keenan Allen. We got Keenan Allen to get a little bit of correlation with Caleb Williams. Brian Thomas Jr., who I can't get enough of. Honestly, Brian Thomas Jr., I'm as high on Brian Thomas Jr. this year as I am on George Pickens. Roman Wilson, Michigan guy. Demarcus Robinson, people forget he was a top 5 wide receiver in fantasy the last 5 weeks. He was absolutely productive. DJ Chark, ultimate ceiling play, tight end. I'm a Laporta supporter. I'm the original Laporta supporter. If you hung with me from the original days of one of the original first days ever of big draft energy, disco drafts, you will know that Sam Laporta, Quasi, can you vouch for this? Sam Laporta is somebody who I was all over. My community is known as Disco Ball Nation, but first, we are known as hashtag Laporta supporters. Love Laporta. I got him at a steal. I've never seen him fall to 42. So insane. TJ Hawkinson, I know he's going to be on a pup. Isaiah Likely, I think he's going to be utilized more than just a tight end this year because he's just so athletic and so absolutely incredible. Wait, what? James, you got YouTube? James, when did you get YouTube? Look at you. Thank you, James. James, man, if you guys are not following James SEO on Twitter, and he like absolutely hates YouTube. So the fact that he's here on YouTube, if you're not following James SEO on Twitter, like this is one of my meat sweat bros. Hashtag meat sweat bros. All we do is post about steak. Quasi was a witness, right? That's a legitimate witness. That's the 2-time champ, ladies and man. Laporta supporter, amen. Witness. God bless you. I'm like, I was blown away by 650 subscribers, but this is like this is a big moment for me, James. Honestly, this is a very big moment. Thank you. I'm very touched that you put aside your hatred for YouTube to support me here. I know you've been supported forever, but yeah, thank you. Willie, you were there since day one. A1 since day one. My man from Welland says vouch OG Laporta supporter. Yep. You traded Laporta. That's why I don't do redraft. Sometimes I'm just like, okay, I want to trade. Okay, I need to trade. Love you, James. Thank you so much, man. I'm really touched. I feel like I missed a lot of chats. Okay, caught up. Aaron Jones, 5 MCL since entering the league. All his right knee, 100% going to go down. Age 29, Chandler to the moon. 100%. Bobby Bengal says, I'll 100% use your code, brother. Thank you, man. It means a lot. This is how I continue to fund my giveaways and to continue to post content like this. So whenever you guys use promo code DISCO, it does really help. Mossy says, Updog show is going to be fire. I can't wait to pick his brain. I really can't. He's such a genius. He's so smart. And like he was one of the original disco balls. So I couldn't be happier that one of our disco balls finished second and won $200,000 last year. Greg Kellogg says, see you all on the other side. Can't wait. Take care, Greg. Better late than never. What up, disco? Oh man, I can't, man. I was telling my wife about we're a sports channel, Jack Lucene. I'm a fan. Please subscribe to this guy. He's so unique. He's so awesome, but he's also really knowledgeable when it comes to football. Fellow Canadian as well. Shout out to you, man. I'm very excited for you to post our video. Very excited to post our video. It was the first time I ever got interviewed, and since then I've been interviewed 3 times. But you're the first person to ever interview me, so shout out to you. I love the Hulk. I think you didn't really think about him until I talked you up on him, but I could be wrong. Breece Hall, Hulk Smash, the worst sports channel. Yes. You two need to connect. Bayou Bengal, Sleazeball. These guys would be all great interviews for you, Jack. Shout out to the 17 in the chat. Hit that like button. Yo, we had 17 on YouTube chat. Crazy. Just subbed, solid content, great approach to best ball drafts. Thank you, James. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Sub, smash some likes, chat. You guys are awesome. Vanilla's the best base for a sprinkle like James Cook, right? Definite upside draft for sure. Nice floors in the wide receiver room. Brian Thomas Jr. is going to cook. Brian Thomas Jr. equals Pickens. Okay. Think about it. But he has a better quarterback situation. I think I lean Pickens here. I like both of them at ADP. I look at them both in these best ball drafts. Redraft doesn't matter. And I think to myself,
We want some more!
we want some more. We want all we want, and we want more. And Laporta 42, great value. Okay, did we catch up with everything? At James SEO, what's your Twitter? Literally at James SEO minus the space in between. That's his Twitter. He's like any post I have with a stake, he's gonna be one of the people tagged in it. Chat's been hopping tonight. Hey, man, it just means that fantasy football is up in the air, and I really am appreciative. You guys are helping me make my dream come true. This is absolutely such a blessing, and I agree. It's a blessing to see friends chat going ham sauce. I can't, man. Like we just need to, we need to just keep doing it all the time. We need to do it for you. I know Sleazeball's going live at 9 p.m. Eastern tonight. Hop on, guys. Once again, we're doing a second giveaway tonight, but we're going to the Sports Affiliation channel because I'm a guest there, and we're doing a mock draft for Dynasty Startup because I have a Dynasty Startup coming up in 2 weeks. Sleazeball is also in there with me. So if you guys want to enter our second giveaway, one, go over to the Sports Affiliation. Make sure you subscribe to them. Make sure you subscribe to my guy at Sleazeball. Make sure you subscribe to my guy at Bayou Bengal. Make sure you subscribe to my guy. Where the hell are you? Where are you, Jack? I'm trying to find you in the chat. Chat's been popping. Where Jack? Make sure you subscribe to the Worst Fantasy Football channel. All right, guys. Kidding. I know I gotta announce the winner. So once again, if you guys want, so we're gonna announce the first winner right now of this giveaway, and then the second giveaway, if you guys want to enter, in 12 minutes, so 8 p.m. Eastern time, we'll be live over on the Sports Affiliation, Sports Association, Sports Affiliation. Let's see who won. All right. The winner of tonight's giveaway, this guy. Make sure you subscribe to him too. Make sure you subscribe to him. So the winner of tonight's giveaway is Hot Take City. Congratulations, Hot Take City, on winning tonight's giveaway. It's crazy because he literally said, I'm gonna tune in tonight. And I've been talking to him for a couple weeks now. He's like, I'm gonna tune in tonight. I was like, do you know what best ball is? He's like, no. So I sent him a link. This is what best ball is, and he read up on the link, and he hopped in the stream, and he showed some love even when he was at work, and I'm excited that he won this giveaway. So congratulations to Hot Take City. I'll shoot you a DM for 40 viewers. Sorry, Disco's got to take a picture, guys. You know how it be. I figured out how to take the flash off. Hey, man. You know what? Before we leave, I gotta play you guys on the outro because this just makes me happy. I love that movie. Once again, guys, this isn't goodbye. This is see you in 9 minutes on the Sports Affiliation YouTube channel, and let's do another giveaway at the end of our live mock draft over there. Shout out to all you beautiful folks. Thanks, man. This was one of the funnest streams I've had in a really long time. Thank you, guys. I say this all the time. I say it again, and we'll see you guys over there. So we're not getting emotional. Takes a village to raise a child, and I love this fucking village. Peace, and see you later.